Okay.
Hi, I'm Billy Van Zant, and I work for Case & Associates here in Tulsa. I'm property manager at Nickel Creek Apartments, just west of the Tulsa Hills Shopping Center, and I'm very honored to be nominated as Property Manager of the Year for over 300 units. I've been with Case & Associates for 5 years, and it is my first time in the apartment industry. Prior to this, I was 26 years in the commercial fitness equipment business. I started as a leasing consultant in August of 2012, and in March of 2014, I was promoted to property manager. My job responsibilities in a typical day, there really is no typical day in the apartment industry. It changes minute by minute, day by day, week by week. My responsibilities, the way I look at it, is taking care of a portfolio for my investors. They want to make money, and so I am there to make sure that the budget works, that the property is well taken care of, so that my investors do get a return on the money that they put into that property. That is a big responsibility for me and my team to have to take on every day. I have an open door policy. I think you want to know what sets me apart from other nominees. That's kind of hard to do because we all have a very specific job that we do. But I have an open door policy for my residents and my staff. I want them to know that they can come to me for anything that they might need. And I'm also a fun manager. Listen, the office and the property has to have fun. That's what helps our residents to know that we're a community that cares about them. My skills and abilities and that I possess to really take on this job, I don't know. I really can't just lay out everything that I have. I'm a motivator. I like to come in and make sure that my staff has everything that they need to take care of the job that they have to do that particular day. I'm a team leader. I don't expect my team members to have to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. So I'm not going to tell them to go climb that 3-story building to look at a shingle on the roof if I'm not going to do that myself either. And by the way, I probably wouldn't climb up on a 3-story building to do that. So I just bring a lot of fun to the office. I want my team to know if you're not having fun in your job, then that day is going to go pretty rough for you. This year, I made it a priority to get my CAM certification. So I set out to do it, and I accomplished that and got my CAM, and now I'm working towards my ARMS certification. I try to do a lot of online reading and any online classes that I can to further my education in this industry. My philosophy in my office, and I let my staff know, customer service is top priority. It is priority number one. It brings us resident retention. It brings us referrals. It brings us repeat business. I have people that have lived at the property. They've had transfers to other states with the job that they're with, and when they get transferred back to Tulsa, they come back to Nickel Creek because of our customer service skills. I remember one time, or actually just this past month, I've got a resident that's lived there about 3 to 4 years. He has an apartment here in Tulsa that he lives in at Nickel Creek. Him and his wife own a home and have family in Wichita, Kansas. She wanted to know if the carpets could be cleaned because family was actually going to come to Tulsa to spend time with them here during the holidays. Wanted to know if they could have their carpets professionally cleaned. I kind of went above and beyond that because they're such great residents and great people who would refer other people to live at my property. And so with the budget, I knew that I had the money that I could put new carpet in their apartment, and that's what I did with supervisor approval. Rather than clean the carpet, I went ahead and had new carpet put in to help them get ready for the holidays that they were going to have here at Nickel Creek. Listen, I have fun. I want to tell you that I love being a property manager. Nickel Creek to me is more than just a job. Those residents are more than just apartment numbers on the door to me. They are my community. I am responsible for them living at my property, and they expect the best. They are leasing at Nickel Creek because they know that we're going to give them the customer service and the fun that they want to have as a community. That's why they live at Nickel Creek. And I want them to know that when they go out and talk to their friends, they're going to recommend Nickel Creek Apartments. So, thank you for letting me speak. I hope you choose me. I think it'd be fun to be a property manager of the year. But hey, I applaud everybody that got nominated this year. Thank you.
Dave, this is Betty. We're going on our 4th year here, and we renewed our lease with Billy all these years. There's one reason we stay here, and that's because of Billy. He tends to our needs and happy manager, keeps everything flowing around here real well. Got a great staff. He handles them well. All right. We just love the complex, but we really like Billy. That's why we stay.
I've been working with him for a little under a year, and while working with Billy, I feel like I learn something new every day. He's a great teacher and motivator, and he's insanely passionate about his residents and his employees, and that is why I think he deserves to win the Manager of the Year award.